Hello, welcome. Let's have a little discussion on the equation of a straight line as the continuation of the tutorial on coordinate geometry 1. So we are to just have an introduction into what the equation of a straight line is. Already we have a little brief discussion on that in the previous episode. So here, the equation of a straight line is just the linear equation. If you don't know what the linear equation is, you can check that on the playlist from YouTube under the topic linear equation. We have series of tutorials on that. It's a linear equation that is satisfied by all the points on the line. Now, it also shows a relationship between the x coordinate and the y coordinate of all the points on the line. In this episode, I'm not drawing the Cartesian plane, but it is also based on the Cartesian plane. Now, we can say that equation of a line have the general form. The general form of the equation of a line is given by ax plus by plus c equals what? 0. This is the general form where a, b, c are non-zero numbers. They are all numbers that, or yes, non-zero numbers we can use to substitute. Where the x and y are just the x coordinate in the plane and the y coordinate in the plane. So this is the general equation of a line. Remember, in the previous episode, we've learned how we can find the gradient from here. We learned that the gradient is just m equals to negative a over what? B, meaning the coefficient of x divided by that of the coefficient of y. If you have that, we are having what we call the gradient, but the negative of that will give us the gradient, right? Good. Let's proceed. Now, this equation of a straight line can also be written in different form. So we can have the first form as the standard form. When I mean standard equation of a line. We can have that as our ax plus by equals to c, where in this case the a, b, and c are also given as what? Non-zero numbers. Alright. We can also have the second one as the slope. The slope intercept form. If we say the equation of a straight line is on the slope intercept form, we are having y equals to mx plus what? C. This is the most common equation of a straight line that we know, where the m is given as the gradient, then the x is the y intercept. Let me just say y intercept, the point on the x and the y axis where the straight line cuts the y axis. So if you are drawing a straight line in any direction, the point at which the line is cutting the y axis is the y intercept. That point where we have x to be 0. So this is the slope intercept form. We also have the third one, which is point slope form, which is y minus y1 equals to m x minus what? X1. So these are the three various forms into which we can write the equation of a straight line. This being the general form, this being the standard form. All of them, this can be translated into all of them in the same way, provided we know the variable position. If you look at this carefully, this is coming from the derivation of the equation of what? The gradient, or finding the gradient, which is the m. This is the gradient. The change on the y-axis over the change in the x-axis will make you arrive at this point. Alright. Now, how do we find the equation of a straight line? We can do that, one, when 2 points on the line are given. The moment 2 points on the line are given, you can easily find the equation of the straight line. Now, when a point, just one point, and the gradient of the line is also given, you will be able to find the equation of that straight line. So we need 2 points, or we need the gradient. Now, in another vein, you may be given the gradient of the line and the y-intercept. That's the third point. The gradient of the line and the y-intercept, the point at which the straight line cuts the y-axis, may be given. So if that is also given, we can easily write down the equation of that straight line. So this episode is just giving us the concept into the equation of a straight line. The following one will be dealing with first case, which is giving 2 points on the line. How do we find the equation? Then the second case will be when you are given a point and a gradient. Then obviously the third one will be giving the gradient and the y-intercept. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you are new, like, share, and comment. Bye-bye.